Hey guys, your boy Mark back with another video. 22nd of December 2024. I almost said 2022, probably because of the 22 and the 22nd of December 2024. Yeah, got another movie review for you guys. I know I've been on fire with these movie reviews lately. Movie thoughts. I know today is Top Sunday. I haven't skipped a freaking Top Sunday once. And I've done this since the 25th of July. Or July 25th, if we're going by my time zone thing. 2021. And, yeah, I'm gonna, this is my thoughts on Force of Nature, The Dry 2. Okay, I was thinking about, because this is actually, they almost gave me a little fright. This is a sequel to, The Dry, which I, if you remember, at the start of 2021, your boy did a review of that. It should still be up there now. Now, obviously it's up there. I know it's up there now. But, I did review this movie. I never thought there would be a sequel to it. I knew this was based off a book, like the first Dry movie, but I didn't even know there was a sequel to the book based on it. And then all of a sudden, I forgot how. I was probably looking at some movie websites or something like that. And then I was like, Force of Nature, The Dry 2. What? Yeah, this was like a year ago, I think. I was like, wow, they're doing a second one? Well, nice. I didn't expect that. This was the first movie thoughts that I did of 2021. It was the 3rd of January, 2021. And, I saw that movie in cinemas. Literally just because it was the first movie of... literally just because it was the first 2021 release movie. That's literally it. I wanted to see it just for that. And I did see it in cinemas. And, I don't remember whatever it was I said in my review. But I would say that was a solid movie, honestly. Maybe 7. When the plot twist came and the truth was revealed about everything, I was like, really? That is who the killer is? He was in it 4 minutes before, and then I don't know if I agree with that, but it was still a good movie, you know. But here, Force of Nature, The Dry 2. This is like a very standalone sequel. You could easily watch this without having watched the first Dry. There's nothing. I don't recall anything that mentions what happened in the first one. It's basically its own individual story that happens to have Eric Bana as Aaron Falk, I think that's his character's name. And this, I guess this is Australia's, Hercule Poirot. Maybe I butchered that name, I'm sorry. The Agatha Christie mystery, and then there were none. And then there were 10, whatever it's called, and then there was something. Classic story, I love that story. Well, I haven't actually read the story itself, just I've, watched a lot of parodies and influences based on it. I love it. And also, this is basically also Australia's, Benoit Blanc from the Knives Out series. How how Glass Onion was the second Knives Out film, but, nothing about the first movie was referenced at all. And it really did stand on its own. This is like that. Exactly like that, and along with the Hercule Poirot thing. Yeah. What was I saying? But yeah, The Dry 2, ironically, the first movie was set in very hot Australia. And this film, it's raining and blue the whole movie. It's raining and blue the whole movie, and that's like the complete opposite of the literal title, The Dry. I'm not trying to sound like a smartass, but I feel like there was an opportunity there where you could have done the complete opposite, and that could have been the sequel. Like, the first one was called The Dry. Maybe you could have called this The Wet. Not even joking, you could have called this The Wet. What do you think of that? The Wet, 2024 movie thoughts. Anyway, so basically this film is about, like, Aaron Falk, sorry, or Aaron, whatever his name is. I know it's Aaron something, and I don't mean to sound disrespectful by the whatever thing, but, and he's like, basically he's coming, it's like if I recall correctly, it's like a simultaneous, like, we're in the present trying to figure it out, and we're also, like, spoiler alert for the movie Saw 2, completely different movie from this, but, you know how at the end, the big plot twist at the end of Saw 2, when it was revealed that all the traps, stuff that we saw, no pun intended, throughout the movie was actually pre-recorded. Yeah, it was like we were seeing what happened with these five, I think it was five. Either way, it was all women who went on a hike together. And it's like we see their story at the same time as we're seeing Aaron try to figure it out. And if you're wondering why I'm not completely sure if that was the case, I will admit that I kind of spaced out watching a good chunk of this movie, and I will admit that I actually did restart it, like, when I was, like, 37 minutes in, and then even when I restarted it, I still kind of spaced out again, so I was like, oh, screw it. I'll just watch the rest of it and tell you how I perceive it as I say this review. You know what I mean? Yeah, but I do feel like it was pretty straightforward what was going on and what this film was about. One of the women is missing, and Aaron's trying to figure out where she is, what happened, if the other women who returned from the hike know anything, and that was pretty fun, you know. I think this was at least a lot easier to watch than the first movie. I really enjoyed it. Even though, like I said, I did kind of space out, like, the first, like, 37 minutes or so, but, yeah, I enjoyed this a lot. And, I didn't think the plot twist in this one was I'm not gonna spoil what the twist is, of course, but, like, if you feel like I spoiled it, I'm sorry, okay? I apologize. But, I'm not gonna say what the twist is, or even if there is a twist. But it was like what am I trying to say? Like, not anywhere near as, like, complicated as I thought the one in the first movie was, where it was like, really, like, that was who the criminal was the whole time. Yeah, stuff like that. There's nothing like that. But what else am I trying to say? But yeah, pretty fun, solid movie all throughout. Pretty simple. I don't know if I was just trying too hard to pay attention when I saw the first one in cinemas. That was still a good, solid film, but this one, a lot more simpler, and I think a lot more easier to digest. You know, yep, I liked it. You know, but definitely, you know, not unique or anything like that. But still a fun mystery type movie, especially when you see how the trip with the women played out. And freaking hell, they're arguing the whole time with each other. And it's like, are you guys even friends? That's what it feels like. Anyway, I'm your boy. I don't know what more to say. I'd probably give this a 7 or an 8 out of 10. Yeah. Peace out, y'all.